Yo, Twitch, what is up? Fine people of Twitch, how's it going? I haven't streamed on Twitch in a minute, but it's good to see you all. I have been wasting my life away playing God of War Ragnarok. I mean, I've been having fun, but but nobody's watching it. Hey, who cares? Hey, Dertanger, hey, Sandwich Lord, Hamad, Zeke, Robo, White Noise, Vixie, Archangel, Lestatus, Buck, Phil, Aurelian. What's up, everybody? I love you guys all so much. It's going good. We got oh, is the audio out of sync? Good to know if true. Let me test something here. Let me know if this fixed it. I actually just set up my new PC today, so I had to redo a bunch of settings. Is that good now? Is the audio in sync now? Is it in sync? Does it look better? Does it look better? You're back. Okay, great. Great. All good? Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just set up I bought a new PC last week and I haven't set it up yet. Today was the first time I set it up. So we're playing Hearthstone on a new PC. Streams on the old PC, but had to do some weird stuff always with audio. Hey, wow, thanks, man. And I love you. That's very nice of you. Thank you, Backed Pine. Where do I play God of War at? If you hit ! variety, you'll get a link to my variety channel over on YouTube. I don't like streaming games that aren't either Hearthstone or, you know, card/strategy games on Twitch, because it hurts my numbers too much for sponsored stuff. Like if I, you know, for instance, I'm gonna stream about 30 or 40 hours of God of War. If I stream 30 or 40 hours of God of War with like 100 viewers or whatever that I would get on Twitch, it's gonna kill my numbers. So I'm trying to grow a separate variety channel. It's RegisKillbin on YouTube. There's a link that pops up in chat and tells you guys about it every like 15 minutes, but I don't think anybody ever sees it or cares. It shows up. It's in there right now. I've started playing other games. Check out my new YouTube channel for goofy variety videos. If you click that, you'll be able to go to it. Here it is. RegisKillbin. Here's all the God of War Ragnarok streams and God of War streams in preparation for God of War Ragnarok streams. So we do it live here on YouTube. We'll do it live. And then I also have my VOD channel where you guys probably have watched Hearthstone VODs before. This just collects all my streams. I'm also uploading the VODs here. They are not popular. 71 views in 3 hours. Just nobody cares about these God of War Ragnarok VODs at all. It's a little disheartening. I mean, I played it mostly for fun. It's not really supposed to be a business endeavor, but it's a little terrifying anyway. And then I've also been posting them daily on YouTube community posts if you guys want to catch a link there on YouTube. These often pop up in people's feeds on YouTube, so you know, you can catch those streams there as well. Hey buddy Haas, have a good one, man. Have a Death Knight card you like the most so far? I'm not sure. We can take a look real quick. Yes, I beat the first God of War literally like 3 hours before Ragnarok came out. Yeah, literally right beforehand. Favorite Death Knight cards so far? I love the big value guys here. They're both awesome characters and awesome artwork and crazy value cards, which are my style. I unfortunately don't think either's going to be great, but I love them both. I like Patchwork pretty well. I think he's going to be good too, which is nice. Patchwork seems a lot of fun. Yeah, actually, I think these two big legendaries are my favorites so far, though. They're both really fun looking. I like the idea of this like damage over time inevitability, sort of like, you're on the clock, good luck. I think that's pretty nice. I would have watched it, but you streamed the first at midnight, so I felt like I was already behind and skipped it. Yeah, I know it's hard a little bit with like story games to get people there live, but I would hope people would still like to watch the VODs, which has not proven to be the case. I know there's a lot of them too, so it takes a while to work through everything for people who are watching. They're like 6 hours long and stuff. I was gonna ask you guys, so like, look, that's a good topic of conversation actually, real quick before we get this rolling. And those of you on YouTube, please feel free to chime in too later. I'll definitely read comments. Just to recap, I've been streaming God of War over on YouTube on my variety channel. Not many people watch, that's fine. I've not gone like crazy hard marketing it, but I've done a little. I ping in Discord every time, I post on YouTube every time. There's links here on Twitch every time I stream pointing to variety stuff. I've mentioned it for the last week in streams, prepping people for it and telling you guys to go sub on my variety channels. I've done a little bit of work, but nobody's really moved over. So I'm curious, number one, like, do you not care about other games? Like, you just only want to watch Hearthstone or card games or whatever? Number two, do you not care about God of War Ragnarok specifically? Because when I played Elden Ring, I did get quite a bit more viewers playing Elden Ring. We were getting like 120, 150 people sometimes on the Elden Ring streams on the other channel, whereas on the God of War streams, I'm getting like 30. So it's like a fifth as many despite the same amount of like marketing and promotion on my end. So maybe you don't care about God of War Ragnarok. Maybe you don't want to watch it specifically because it's the story game and you don't want to get spoiled. Those are all reasons that come to mind for me. So don't care about God of War. I've never played them. I feel like it's such a fun game to watch, even if you haven't played them or seen them. It's so visually and like story engaging. I feel like it's the best kind of game to watch. See, like Elden Ring to me was like more boring to watch because it wasn't as story driven. I would think Elden Ring would be less exciting to watch. That's surprising to hear. There are at least a couple of you saying that though. Huh. Timing is important. Maybe people have seen already much God of War content. I mean, I played it literally the minute it came out, so I don't think that's it. I mean, I was streaming literally the minute it released. I know there were some people who got it early with like physical copies and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm just learning, gathering data. Like I said, it's fine. It's honestly been a little disheartening. Shoot, we gotta restart with Hearthstone. Been a little disheartening because it's like, you know, I don't plan on I don't plan on stopping Hearthstone anytime soon or anything, right? It's not like I'm itching to get out of Hearthstone or whatever other Marvel Snap, whatever, right? But it's a little terrifying anytime you play another game and like literally no one watches. It's like, oh crap. It's like you're stuck to your fate, you know. How do I get this Discord pop-up thing to stop? Like, my god, dude, go away. Oh my god, dude, how do I get this to stop? What is that Discord pop-up thing? Turn off the overlay. How do you do that? I just installed a new machine here. Overlay? Oh, game overlay. Enable in-game overlay. You did it. Thank you. You're the best. Don't like spray games. All right, we're gonna play Duels anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't plan on stopping Hearthstone, but it's always a little terrifying, like anytime you do something other than your main game and it's like nobody watches, because you think to yourself like, oh god, what do I do in 5 years? Like, I literally, like, your fate is so tied to your singular game. When you try to branch out, it's like, oh boy, nobody wants to watch it. Any snap today? Yes, the plan actually, here is the plan. Plan is do a Duels run. If it's really short, we'll do a second Duels run, but if it's a solid length Duels run, we're gonna do one Duels run, maybe like an hour and a half, whatever. Then we're gonna do Marvel Snap for like an hour and a half or something. I need to get a Marvel Snap deck video done, and Ben Brode just did a video showcasing some decks he's playing in Marvel Snaps. We're gonna do Hearthstone, then Marvel Snap, then I'm gonna drop off of Twitch and go stream on my variety channel on YouTube immediately after my stream. And any of you want to come with me, you can join me on YouTube to catch up on God of War or not. But I want to do all of it at once, and I'm gonna go for the next like 6-7 hours. So we're gonna be in this, but I have to really try to finish. I have to finish Hearthstone, or I have to finish Marvel's, or God of War. Good God, I have to finish God of War soon-ish. How does viewership change between Hearthstone and Marvel Snap? Honestly, it's gone up the last few times I stream Marvel Snap. Hearthstone is a little bit in a lull right now. I mean, we got hype on the horizon with the new DK stuff, but current gameplay in Hearthstone is not exactly the most exciting. Despite, I think, the old cards returning, people are still a little... Since you're not a sub, you can't chat in YouTube, so that kind of sucks. You're unwilling to subscribe to the channel on YouTube? To chat? I did that so bots wouldn't chat. I'm really sad that you won't... You're unwilling to subscribe, but you want to chat? You know subscribing to YouTube's not paid, right? It's just the button. You just it's like following the channel. I did not know that. Oh, okay. Subscribing is different on YouTube. That just means you're like following the channel. I was like, geez, man, that's sad. Like you don't have enough faith to follow? Man. The bots don't sub, man. I don't know. We used to get a lot of bots on YouTube chat, but they won't sub. I think there might be like a timer or something too. Yeah, you like stole my breath. Like, geez, that's cruel. Do we do another discover run? Like, we've been trying to make this work so hard and it's still not working, but I feel like I still am trying to get this dream for the Horde staking a claim. Any news on a new Death Knight Duels hero? I have no idea. There is a Duels reveal. I think I'm doing it, as far as I know. Spoiler alert, I don't know if I'm supposed to announce that, but I might be doing a Duels reveal, but I don't have this stuff yet. Not that I could tell you if I did. I mean, I could tell you I had it. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I don't have whatever it is, so I don't know yet. Stay tuned, I guess. There may or may not be a Duels reveal done by me on the horizon. I said horizon twice today. That's weird. Weird word to say twice this early in the stream. Okay, discover, and then we just run good 3-drops, right? I think we want Bran. I'm not sure I want Bran. I want really good stat minions. I want non-death rattles. Probably battle cries are good. Dungar is okay. Forensic Dusters, it's okay. Maybe we go Gluttonous Ooze. What do we normally play? Oh, that'd be sick, dude. That's a great idea. I love that idea. Yes. Carl the Death Knight, man. I don't know what it would be, honestly. I thought they were going to be revisiting Witchwood heroes because we got Darius, but we never got any of the other Witchwood characters, right? I was expecting more Witchwood than we got. I don't know if that's going to get revisited, if they're going to take something Witchwood and make it Death Knighty. I don't know. Tradable messed this deck up last time. Snapdragon's kind of cool. Battle Cry, 3 drops is the... Ooh, Vicious Fletchel used to get played in this, right? That was with 2 mana, though. I think that's better. You get it down sooner, right? Taunt buckets, you think, for Stonehill? I don't know, man. You gotta have the... He's such a good discover. I don't know if you can... I don't know if we can lose him. We can talk about it maybe. What the heck 3-drops am I playing? There's not that many good ones. Is Ooze really the play? I mean, I don't hate weapon removal. It's pretty good against Paladin. What about mind control tech? I haven't thought about mind control techs in a long time, but kind of don't hate mind control tech. You could make it a Kel'Thuzad deck. These aren't the biggest sacrifice. Wow, I kind of like that. That gives us an extra edge, dude. Between Kel'Thuzad and Snapdragon too, it's kind of cool. It might be hard to protect the Kel'Thuzad long term, but for at least the first couple games, I bet we can. Hey, Fringe, man, what's up? Do we take a Zeph? Last time we decided Zeph did something weird, but I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I don't know how I missed Sketchy. Whoops. Oh, Sketchy's really good though. Dang, dude, if we take Kel'Thuzad, we lose a lot of Discover value. Dang. Are we gonna have enough Discover even to convince it that we're a Discover deck? Because I've also run Dwarven Archaeologist pretty successfully as well. Oh yeah, that's why. For the Horde breaks Zeph. Yeah. That's why we didn't like it, I think. Ah, man, guys, I don't think we have enough Discover with Kel'Thuzad. I don't want to run these garbage ones at 5. Nah, that's really fun, but I don't think we can. I forgot to take Archaeologists, who I actually like a lot. I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to pass on the Kel'Thuzad, unfortunately. Anthara's like, eh. What's a good freaking 3-drop? Why can't I think of another good 3-drop here? Blood Knight, Boisterous Bard, Bunker Sergeant. I mean, these are all just weird. Desert Hare, Farseer, Dungar, Grim Totem. I mean, this is kind of weirdly interesting. Hey, Salt Gobbler, dude. Thanks to 9 months, man. That's really nice. Is Viper not better than Ooze? Viper, we got tradable buckets too much when we did Viper. So I'm hoping that the Ooze avoids tradable buckets and still has some upside, right, with the armor gain. Well, I'm thinking about this freaking mind control tech. I'm thinking about Murloc Holmes a little bit, but we do generate a fair bit of value in this deck, so I don't think Murloc Holmes is it. Mukla used to get played in these decks, yeah. It's not quite as aggressive as it used to be, though, because we're more about this like Discover upside. So the Mukla could be more of a downside here than normally, because normally you wouldn't care about the bananas. You just hit them for 5/5s and stuff. You're like, oh, whatever, we don't care. Speaking of which, is Mukla even in? Why didn't I see him? I didn't see Mukla. I have kind of a weird beast line right now. I really just, I mean, I'm thinking about taking a freaking rat guy. I just don't know. I'm thinking about a rat guy. Void Ripper I looked at too. I didn't hate the Void Ripper. Maybe just take Bran. Maybe we're getting too silly. Bran's fine. Bran's fine. I don't know. We need to go. Taking too long. We're 20 minutes in. I haven't even played a Hearthstone game yet. Oh, I do like Horde Operative. That's a good idea. Dang. You're half a second late. Shoot. That's a good idea. Not your fault, but I mean, half a second late for me to notice. Can I explain Mana Thirst? Yeah, man. If you have that much mana, you get the effect. So if you have total, like if you're at 7 mana crystals, you get Mana Thirst 7. Kind of like Omega, but instead of always being 10, it is just sometimes sometimes 7, sometimes 3, sometimes 5, whatever it might be, right? Okay. That's good. Do we go ahead and coin the Snapdragon on 2? Probably, right? It's gonna have so much upside. This hero power feeds it. Why do they add Mana Thirst if they have upgrade already? It allows it to be a fixed variable, I guess, or an unfixed variable instead of at 1 and or instead of at 5 and 10 breakpoints, you can set the number whatever you want. It is variable, I guess. I don't know. I didn't design it. You guys, you guys asked me questions. I didn't make it. It's not the most exciting keyword, I think. If that's the conversation we're having. This is just overwhelmingly swarmy already. Okay, Ooze is really good against this paladin if I save it, but it I would rather have had any other minion, honestly, because I might need this against their weapon, but if I don't play it now, am I gonna lose anyway, right? That's the question, because it goes back to full mana and I spent 3 mana to do nothing. I just drew a card. Like, it gives them a really easy trade too. Can I imagine if I got a silence here. This would be the dream. No silence. Combustion's is really good though. I think we have to tempo it, honestly, so I can combust next turn and try to kill some stuff. It sucks. It's really bad. Would have preferred literally any of my other 3-drops in this state and kept this for later. But we're gonna die anyway if I try to hold this for the weapon, right? We're just gonna take 7 here and be dead next turn, basically. Wow. Okay. Dang. Well, that's pretty good. School teacher, they're hitting me for 10. I mean, we're just dead. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to do something better, but oh, these suck. All right. Good game. Good game. I do think it would be hard to come up with keywords. I'm with you there. We've used a lot of mechanics. I feel you. I'm sure they have a sort of a list of potential keywords, right? That they're sitting on, like a long list of keyword ideas and stuff. But I feel you. I think we're so far in. Because like Magic the Gathering, do they really use like keywords so much anymore? Or do they just like write out effects? I don't know how that works in other card games for the long lifespan, you know? Brawl. No brawl. We're dead. We're very, very dead. Should have taken Hysteria? Yeah, if I knew they were gonna use a invigorating sermon, sure. But even that's not enough, as you see. It's kills 2 minions basically, and then we're still screwed. Oh man, we never get Staking Acclaim. Shoot. We do always get Meeting Stones though, which I love these with Sticky Fingers. This is a fun combo, but never Staking Acclaim. I believe it, Bionic Nun. Blizzard told me they are gonna let you get past 3 wins on this run. Man, I wish I had a phone number for Blizzard. I have some Discord DMs, I guess, but that's about it. Magic still has keywords, really? I assume they just wrote everything out. Hearthstone has a limited text box compared to other card games, so I thought there was more upside in keyword templating in Hearthstone than in other games. Okay, Mini Stone 1's actually really nice. We'll get that snowball running. Actually, Deep Run's pretty good too on 2. Just get that discounted mech. We may want to play the Meeting Stone guy though. Let's see if we hit another Meeting Stone or not. Really hard to get Staking Acclaim. We got it that one time and I've had hope for it ever since, and then we just never seem to get it after that. It's really sad. Weird hero power for Rogue we don't often see. All Hearthstone needs to do is lower font size. I mean, yeah, obviously there's ways to get more words, but I think it's a design philosophy decision, not a technical limitation, right? I think they want cards to have a forced degree of simplicity and readability, which I actually think is a great philosophy. I think most card games intimidate outsiders because of their crazy complexity, and Hearthstone by its nature reads a lot more accessible to outside and new players. Same thing for Marvel Snap, actually. They also have very limited texts and even fewer numbers, and I think that simplicity appeals to a much broader audience. Hey, thanks Aqua Squash, man. I love you too. Okay, Deep Run can get some pretty nice discounts here. 1 mana Spider Tank or a pretty cheap Psychotron for later. I think I like the Psychotron for later more. Okay. Oh, I need to get Deck Tracker up. Oh god, do I even have it installed on this PC? Oh, I do. Okay. I got a new PC I'm rocking, so I wasn't sure. Deck Tracker. Forgot about you. True Regis, but maybe the simplicity is what's making the game stale? I don't think so. I mean, why would that change now versus 2 years ago or whatever? It hasn't gotten more simple or run out of mechanics, I don't think. There are still a lot of really fun cards. And I don't know, I don't think the game's stale to everybody, for the record. It may be stale to you. I don't think, I'm a little bored of this meta, but I don't think that's a broader, like, across the game problem, you know? I think that's a isolated to this meta problem. Guess this game's going for a little while, so let's play the Snapdragon instead of the Psychotron, right? Okay. Hallucination gave him Zephyrus. Yeah, because I guess we're a neutral class, since we're not a class. He got a neutral card, right? I gotta change my Deck Tracker settings. It's got the like flavor text pop up that I don't want. Where's that at? This is why I never change. This is why I never change PCs ever. It's not worth it. All right. Surely we can grind this out successfully from here, right? Spellbinder or Betrayal or Trap? I mean, we're gonna start swarming the board. I think I do care about Explosive Trap's damage output. Betrayal, I don't know. What is their end game? They've got secrets, thievery. It's really hard to know what their like game plan is gonna be. I would say on average, Explosive Trap feels like the highest power card to me, so we're gonna default to power. Oh, we've got the ugly Deck Tracker setting graphics too. Ugh. I gotta fix this. Scaling's all weird. Oh, what have I done? Appearance. Okay, that looks better already.
Where you followed.
I don't want the card counters at the bottom. I like hovering. It's too cluttered with those out there. Okay. Card counter gone. There we go. Yeah, Jelly Clips, I'm aware of it, man. I hate Overwolf, dude. I think Overwolf's an incredibly bloated and has, from what I've heard, some shady stuff in their past. I don't really know a lot about that, but I'm not a big fan of Overwolf. It eats PC resources like crazy. Yeah, sure. Let's go wide against Rogue, right? It's all good. Ooh, I feel like an Ooze, once again, is actually going to be valuable against Rogue, but the same time, I mean, it's 0 mana now. Thanks, Jellylove, for the 2 months, man. Everybody has their own favorites, you know. Just not the biggest. I have Firestone. I'll load it up sometimes to like check duel stuff, but I don't like running the tracker regularly. Having Overwolf on all the time is, yeah, I don't know. It gets a little overwhelming. Cool. Swarm got him, dude. That was nice. I feel like it didn't really do a lot there, but that worked. But hey, like yeah, if Overwolf or if Firestone works for you, I mean, do your thing. I'm not use what you like, you know, but I like what I got. Hey, Take, thanks for the 35 months. Yeah, Moonbreaker is not actually sponsoring the stream. I just forgot to turn off the bot from last time. So we are going to do more Moonbreaker streams. Those are actually really well received. You guys are enjoying that, which I'm happy about because I love painting for you. I love painting. Puzzle Box, we are getting some pretty solid boards often. I kind of don't hate that. The Pure Cold Reach, I don't think we need as much as for the Horde. This gives us ways to find damage and stuff, so. Puzzle Box, turning our boards into better boards sounds fun. Deep Run's awesome. Hey, nicely seasoned men balls, dude. Good to see you. Yeah, I feel like I haven't read your name in a while. It's nice to hear. I love seeing nicely seasoned men balls in chat. Thanks for the 7 months, man. I appreciate that. Thank you again. Take with the big time 35 months, and thank you Jelly Clips again for the 2 months, and Idlex for the 32 months. Amazing. Are we playing for specific passives? Yeah, in the dream world we would have gotten Staking Acclaim and Meek Mastery. We've already missed the Staking Acclaim, so now we're looking for Meek Mastery, hopefully. We're lucky. Hey, Kobe Wan, thanks 100 bits, dude. So really only 23 people watching. I have 305 by my counter, which is pretty nice, actually. Thank you, guys. This is early in the stream. That's pretty good. All right. What kind of seasoning is preferred? Nice seasoning. I just need it to be nicely seasoned. That's all. Ugh, early mech warpers. Ugh. Blah. Deadly can contest this, but not against a power up, unfortunately. So are they going to spend their mana on a hero power, or are they going to try to spend mana on a bigger mech? Let's see. Let's see. Let us find out.
Initializing descent.
That's a mech, so no hero power. That might help us, honestly. I can deal with a moderately sized board. I don't think I ever puzzle box this, though, right? They're gonna get too much benefit out of it as well. Oh, that's good, though. That's gonna hit my poison, unfortunately. Dang. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, they're denying me the val. Okay, I'm cool with this. Yeah, this is actually great. Just clean that up and deny them that future tempo, and then just make these dudes, and we're kind of back even here. That's great. They really didn't net much out of their mech warper. I thought for sure they were just gonna eat that poison and keep their mech warper up for a future turn. Just kill one of the meeting stones. I didn't think the meeting stones were that scary, but because the meeting stone offers the same amount of discount as their mech warper, right? It's with sticky fingers anyway, right? I get a 1 discounted minion extra, but their mech warper maybe discounts their entire hand, I would think. I don't know how many mechs they have. Oh, it seems like maybe they didn't have good mechs though in hand. Maybe that's why, right? They're just playing a divine shieldy thing instead, so they didn't really need it. Okay. Let's start here, I guess. Oh, Dark Bomb and Coda Mount are both kind of interesting. Dark Bomb lets me clear the board here, but I don't have a follow-up play. Nothing at 2 mana, so I'm thinking about taking the Coda Mount. Just kind of pushing through the goody 2 shields here. Yeah, I think we can keep our spell damage alive too for later. Just keep a better minion up this way. Leaves them. thought Kodo Mount was... I thought it was immune. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought it was immune. I thought I was playing the Hunter one. I thought I was playing the Hunter one. You gotta read. See, it's hard. they expect you to read the cards, and that makes it tough. I thought I was taking an immune trade the whole time. So okay, that didn't go great, but we're all right. We've been worse. We've been worse off. Okay. That's not too bad.
Converting stored energy.
That's a little scary.
Converting stored energy.
That's a little scary. Puzzle box here actually will become a pretty good silence at some point. Once these get big enough, right? It kind of doesn't matter to puzzle box them anymore because they're going to get smaller on average. We're going to have to decide when the right timing on that is, though. We don't know if it's right now or not. I mean, it might be, honestly. This is going to a 7, which is often going to be weaker than a 5/5 Wind Fury. And certainly this is going to be weaker for sure. Let's start here, though. See if we have some actual removal first. Yeah, no real removal here. Overhaul for later doesn't really seem that useful. I don't really like any of these that much, but I guess Whispers is really the most interesting, isn't it? Backstab. Oh, Malevolent Strike. That's actually insane. Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be 0. I think we just take that, and now we play a Mancrick, I think, actually. This has Wind Fury, but that could get Wind Fury. Which of these is more... I mean, maybe we just remove this and still Puzzle Box, right? I think so, actually. This is going to leave me ahead on board more than the Mancrick would. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I mean... That's better than we were. Not great, but better than we were. All right. Oh my god. Steam Cleaner into Power of the Horde. What a jerk. Okay. Dang, dude. It's my whole deck. Get it animating. Good god. Stop it. Stop. Let me see. Does it really need to do them one at a just absolutely going crazy there. Ugh, this both feels really bad. If this were 4 mana, I'd feel so much better about this turn, right? Kind of out of resources a little now. Discover does help with that, but he's already dead. Please tell me that you show us the whole progress with your beautiful frogs. Oh yeah, dude, we will. We'll get there. We're gonna do more Moonbreaker. Don't worry. We'll get there. This hero power is so hard to beat long term. Every minion has become such an insane threat. I don't have any reactivity now that my spells are gone, right? Steam Cleaner is a hard counter to us, really. So gross. Discover, please? No, Discover. It's 8 and 7's 15. I really wanted to brand Discover something very affordably, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Pretty dead here, I think, usually. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, we're just dead, yeah, aren't we? Oh, of course we're dead, yeah. Ugh, that's just 22. Oh, okay, that makes life easier, I guess. We're dead, we're dead. Nothing I can do about that. I guess I could technically play the Bread Baker, huh? By 1 turn. Oh, this one's going great. I'm really enjoying Hearthstone. It's awesome. I definitely want to be doing this instead of playing God of War Ragnarok right now, I'll tell you. Can we get... We didn't even get what we wanted. Oh, dude. No Meek Mastery, no staking a claim. I feel like I want to concede this run and start again. I don't want to play this out because we might actually win a game or two. I'm gonna start again. Neither of our treasures hit. I'm playing like garbage, so we just need to restart. I need to concentrate. Give me this pack. All right, we get Drekthar. We'll try that again. We'll try the same thing again. I liked our list pretty well. I think we can recreate that really quickly. If we don't get Drekthar, we'll figure something else out, of course. Oh, hey, nice tavern ticket. Cool. Thank you. Hey, Faded Silver. Thanks for the raid, man. Have I done the tavern brawl? No. Is it new? What's happening here? Is it a new tavern brawl or an old one? I only like to do them if they're new. When they are new, I do like to do them.
Welcome back.
Play me to get a free spell the same cost. Oh yeah, I remember that one, yeah. Okay, this is still not done. Freeze 10 minions. No way. That's not happening. Play 2 games, that we can do. That we'll get to. Thanks, Faded. Yeah, man, no worries. Appreciate it. Are you kidding me? What happened to my tavern ticket? It ate my ticket. It ate my ticket. I'm so angry. Did I really have a ticket or was that just a joke? They were trolling me, I guess. Maybe I didn't really have the ticket all along. Oh, here we don't actually have to play for 3 drops. Here we can get whatever cost we want because we don't have the hero power. Yeah, gaslit by a ticket. Yeah. Absolutely scammed. All right, so here we actually just want good units, like the best units we can get. Things that are good for my promote in particular. I think we've run like Tunnel Trog in this list. Actually, you know what? Meeting Stone I'm kind of cool with. Meeting Stone might encourage that Sticky Fingers again, but that's okay. I like 1-drops a lot just to get stuff going so we can hero power it later. Divine Shields are kind of nice, but I'm worried we'll get Divine Shield buckets if we're not careful. I have so many packs. There's a pre-order for the next expansion. So they're just kind of sitting there chilling till it's time, you know? I was gonna ask you guys, did you like that freeze card that got revealed today or not? This card just really, I don't know, man. This guy, the Coroner. I don't know why, but I just can't buy in on this guy. Some people seem to like it a lot more than me. But it's just like a worse glacial shard to me in most cases, you know? Can't freeze face. I hate that it can't freeze face. That really bothers me. I don't know why. I just don't think it's going to be strong. The silence being delayed makes me nervous. Some people like it though. Some people think it's going to be good. I need to be careful when I say some people like it because that means something different technically than think it's going to be good. I think I use those a little too interchangeably sometimes. Like I like it means I think it's going to be powerful, but also sometimes means I hate it. It's nice I say I like a card, but it's going to be bad. You know, they have an interchangeable nature there. I would say let's just take a cheap battle cry or 2, maybe even like a dredger staff. I'm not opposed to that. Firefly is pretty good on curve too, but it's an elemental, which might be a bit of a disruptor, I guess. Stockade's guard. Oh, we don't have as much card draw in this deck, which we do have discover, so I don't think we're going to run out of cards necessarily, but a little card draw might not hurt. Panthara is pretty nice with this hero power, nice and cheap. That's a nice little card draw card. That alone might help a little bit here and there. Okay, this looks good. Where can I find the deck requirements to get certain passives offered? Firestone's the only place I know that has a tool to help you figure it out, but it's not like in game or anything, and a lot of it's pseudoscience. I mean, Firestone has definitely made it more scientific. So you can get the Firestone app, and there's a little tool. If you put a card in, it'll like show you which buckets that card is attached to, and see if a card's gonna like ruin your bucket choices and stuff, and try to refine down a plan based on that. I personally hate doing that. I hate that that's a system. I think it's good that Firestone has helped people solve this problem. That's nice for them to have developed the tool, but the fact that Hearthstone supports that system and enables that as a method of play, I'm not a fan of. I wish people weren't able to manipulate a meta into duels so easily. But so I try to avoid it personally, but it's there if you want to use it. I don't begrudge you for using it. In other words, don't hate the player, hate the game in that case, right? I'm not gonna hate you guys for using it, just I wish it wasn't so easy to manipulate, or alternatively, it wasn't so restrictive in the way you're forced to build your deck without ruining it, is kind of the other side of that. Trog against this deck, they do tend to actually have some removal. I like keeping the double ones here so we can play a 1 coin hero power and then a 1 hero power again. I think the Meeting Stone's gonna be better. Man, we keep drawing this naturally off our mulligan as opposed to drawing it or off its effect, which sucks. I think, in other words, I want to snowball off the Trog and use the Meeting Stone as reload more than the other way around. Stealth Trog, fun. Yes, Neo, that's exactly right. Like, figure out which cards are ruining your run. Yeah, I understand that desire 100%. I totally get it. So here, I think we just make the Trog bigger, right? Make it harder for them to kill, maybe. I'm not going to wait to attack with it, like not preserving the stealth or anything. They might be able to kill it at 4, but it's going to be a pain, I bet. They might have to use 2 cards for it. Which is good. Is Mana Thirst similar to upgrades at X mana? More or less, yeah. It's just not a fixed number. It's keyworded and has, you know, each card has a different amount, but yeah, I think functionally very, very similar, although a little different because it doesn't actually upgrade the card. That does matter sometimes when it comes to like replaying cards, because in those the artwork would change and it would become a new card, so that when you like replay it in effect, it would replay it. So I guess a little functionally different from a standpoint there, but in the way that it upgrades itself or the effect changes is the same, but there are some side effects that are different, I guess, let's say. The upgrades from, what is it, Alterac Valley? What expansion was that? Stormwind? I don't know, but the was it even Barrens? Maybe it was Barrens. The upgrades from whatever expansion it was with the mercenaries, with like Condemn and those sorts of cards. Wicked Stab, that sounds like Barons, right? Those all upgraded 5 and 10. They all follow the same mana pattern. Mana Thirst has variable mana patterns that they evolve at. These Trogs are putting in work, by the way. Can we talk about that?
Where you followed?
Rat Trap's probably my pick for later, yeah. Really hoping to get a Divine Shield or a Wind Fury on this guy, man. He's got just about everything else. The only 2 effects that I want are coming last, it seems. He doesn't have stealth anymore, so I guess he could get stealth again, but everything else. Why do most Mana Thirst cards feel like they're meant for Arena? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do think, to me, it feels like the numbers are all like 1 number too high on the Mana Thirsts part of it, that is. So I kind of get it. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, we have a lot of Trogs. I have a Rancor or something? Oh, this is nice. Buckler into the off the top AoE, man, beautiful. Shield Shatter off the hero power finally. Now we gotta reload. Couldn't make the Trog quite big enough. They're 10 armor again. Oh, that's brutal. See why I wanted Divine Shield, man? Guess they could have got through it anyway with that particular wound prey, couldn't they? Alright. Well, I feel dead now. The deck always has a hard time winning the first game the way we've built it, so I don't feel too sad about this fact. Palm reading might be good later after I've gotten a couple more of my things in.
Could have sworn it went back together.
Becomes a 1 mana mech. That's a nice line. Enhanso is a bit of a win condition if I stick another board. Could get some Wind Furies and Divine Shields to help me win. That's not bad for 3 mana, is it? This turn's a little clunky in that case, but
Scare me.
gotta keep both of these alive for the sake of the Enhanso. Oh yeah, what was Team Beast from? It's Barrens, right? I'm sure it's Barrens. They all look kind of deserty and stuff. They don't look snowy. Ugh. We expect Explosive Trap, and we expect... I don't really have an expectation for the next one. Maybe an Ice Trap, but that's gonna get hit by 0 mana cards often, so Ice Trap feels a little weird. I would say Explosive and maybe... I don't think Freezing either, right? That's Explosive. He's dead. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe it's just Deal 9 guy? Deal 9's pretty nuts here. I bet it's just Deal 9 guy. Yeah, we gotta be careful then not to take 9. Rat Trap. Stonehill could help beat a Huffer. Kartut actually is pretty nice if we're thinking about taking 9. Didn't hit another spell, but let's test. Okay, it's the Ice Trap. Dang, I didn't think they'd take Ice Trap with my 0 mana spells. Seemed like a big risk, but they did. Okay, well, this turn kind of got lame then. That wasn't very strong. Gonna be hard to win from here. Almost impossible. They must have not got offered the 9 to face one, right? That just seems too good to pass up when I'm at 14, right? Like, you always take that if I'm at 14, don't you? Oh, Huffer's hitting me, I bet. Oh, God. Oh, it's Tavish instead. Yeah, we're so dead. So dead. Absolutely dead. I need a 7 damage swipe here. I mean, okay. I don't know. We're very dead. There's really no reason to even try, right? Is there any 4 mana card in the universe that keeps me in a good spot? No. Any 3 mana card in the universe that's worth playing a 1/1? No. I think it's probably just Kartut and Prey. This technically puts me back at 20, but they obviously eat their way through this pretty easily. And now they have an endless supply of minions, so... Let's buy a turn here. Leok's a good roll too, honestly. That smells like death to me. Kartut stealth, yeah. That's the way to win, sure. Piercing shot's pretty good. Not too bad. And they're actually, it doesn't matter, we're dead, but they're low rolling pretty hard on these minions right now for additional damage. If they needed more damage, these Mishas would sure suck. We could have somehow bought another turn or two. We could have maybe just fatigued them out, I guess. Yeah, they hit 3 straight Mishas, man. They only had exact lethal. Jeez. They could not hit what they needed at all. Oh! We got it finally. Staking a claim. Yes, this is the dream. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, these are not the best buckets, though. Oh, actually, I don't hate Garrison Commander or Waterboy, honestly. They're not bad. Saboteur's okay. Stonehill's really good, but the other two we don't need. We don't want to get too many taunts, and that's awkward. I like that these don't mess up buckets and stuff, too. Ooh, excited. Hey, Grin Villain, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. Is the bottom of the screen stuttering for a bit for anyone else? Bottom of the screen stuttering a bit. Now I'm curious what you mean.
This battlefield will be mine.
I don't see anything, but I don't know what you mean exactly. Stuttering is what I think you mean. But even that, I don't see anything. I am a little sensitive to what you said though, because I noticed when I plugged in my capture card today on my new, because I'm streaming from a new PC, when I connected the HDMI cable to the capture card, I did notice a green section at the bottom of the screen that flickered once and then went away immediately. So you don't sound totally crazy to me is what I'm getting at, but I don't actually detect any stuttering. That said, I'd have to watch the VOD maybe to get a really good idea.
Job's done.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I do see it. I do see it. There's like a weird little pixelated... Huh. I think I saw it. Ah, see, I knew. I saw that when I plugged in the capture. I was like, that's a little weird. I wonder if I need to, I just restarted it. Let me know if that changes anything. I don't think it will, actually, for the record. I don't think it'll change anything, but let me know. I realized I cut myself off, by the way, when I changed slides. Sorry, guys. I forgot I was cutting myself off. Okay, it's gonna be a little hard to beat Warrior, but we'll try. Yeah, it could be an FPS thing. The resolution was acting a little weird too. It's for some reason it's not reading the right resolution. I don't know why, but I don't know. Might be the HDMI cable issue. I can think of a few explanations. I obviously can't troubleshoot it too well right now, but I can definitely think of a few ideas. Talon's probably our best bet, honestly.
They're on to us.
Yeah, it's very weird that it's only at the bottom. Hey, Fell9, what's up, man? The interesting thing is I'm actually not noticing it in my stream previewer. Oh no, I do. Never mind. I see it. Never mind. That's a lie. It is there. It's definitely something with a capture card. All right, good to know though. Good to know. How cool would it be if this got rushed and I could trade? Not that cool, honestly. I think I like the wideboard buff more than the hero power here, right? Dispose of evidence. A little bit of lethality there. Field of Strife also, though, could be some bonus damage, too. I think I like that more than I-Beam in this case. Like, yes, they are Bomb Warrior. Yes, we'll take hits. But we have a lot of cards in our deck, number one. And number two, I need to kill them. I can't last forever. So trying to heal through it is less of a good plan, I think, than just trying to kill through it. Talon draws bombs, I think? I don't think so. Bombs are not our highest cost minion, thankfully. That would be bad if bombs were minions and you they don't damage you till you played them. Blue Sapphire, dude, thanks for the 12 months, man. That's really nice. Your power twice could set up some crazy plays with like Wind Furies and stuff, but I think instead let's go for some nice buffs here. So like field into adventure into stand. That's like not that good of a buff. I get to hero power once. It's not bad, I guess. quite a bit of damage here. Companion, probably my best bet, I'm thinking. Let's hit Wind Fury here and just own. Haunt instead is also okay, but not great. All right, big board, big board. Hey, Paradox, man, thanks for the 5 months. Did you play God of War? I did play both God of War, and we're currently playing God of War Ragnarok, actually. Yeah. Oh, 8-6 win, please. I just Wind Fury this dude to death here shortly, please. He didn't win, did he? Okay, good. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe we go Garrison Commander here. And start hero powering a lot, right? Ooh, spicy. Ooh. Bless. Oh my god. Okay. That could be handy later. Nice little buff. Flare just to draw a card, probably. Yeah. Wind Fury? Wind Fury? Ooh, nice. Beautiful. Big buffs, dude. Big old beautiful buffs. Yes. That is a sick line. That's really good after the brawl to be this strong immediately, right? 6 mana, just reload this hard. That's big. Got some cards. Really nice. Depths just to buff that. Okay. Maybe they got a... Well, no shield slam. Okay. Well, that's a fun way to concede. Thank you. Yeah, dude, Sagan Claim sure changes this deck, doesn't it? You go from being like really mediocre to absolutely insane on a tier 1 passive. That's why it's so good when you hit it. So crazy. Henchman's great. Yeah, just another neutral minion. Free to draw. That's awesome. That's totally fine. Okay. I liked this bucket, man. This isn't bad. They're not Discover minions, so that's a little sad, but none of these are Discover minions other than the South Sea Scoundrel. And I don't want to protect her. Micro could be okay, but I don't want to protect her. But I kind of like the Garrison Commander in this list. It's actually really nice. Seems pretty cool. Hey, Kaz Lavitz. Your content's pretty much the only Hearthstone content I still watch, but I love it. Thanks, man. Big thanks from Portugal. Awesome, man. That's pretty cool.
My inner conflict to manifest.
Guys, is it still doing the weird bottom of the screen thing? Have you guys still seeing it? Again, I don't really have a way to fix that right now, but I'm just curious. Get those started game cards out of here. It's still doing it? Okay. I will swap up my cables and stuff. I'm also, for whatever reason, the capture card wasn't running at native resolution, and I don't know why. So that's something I gotta figure out too. I didn't have time today. Yeah, I just saw it. It's doing it right there. Has like a weird little, almost like what's that called? Screen tearing? Kind of like screen tearing almost, but not quite. How do I scrub my forehead? It's dirty. I gotta scrub it. I get too oily otherwise. I gotta wipe it off. I gotta pat myself down. Do you build your PCs or buy them pre-built? Well, I used to build, but then I got sponsored for a while, so I was doing that instead of building, and then dang, those got big really fast, didn't they? Shoot, I kind of want to go for the Stonehill, don't I? So then I got sponsored, then I was doing that, and I didn't have to do anything anymore. I was just getting them sent to me, which was nice. But this one I bought like a custom build, but still bought. It's just at this stage of my life, it's lower risk when I'm spending this much money to have, you know, somebody covering any mistakes and, you know, errors, and having some support behind it, I guess, basically, and time too. It's worth it from a time standpoint. Do we build another minion first, or do we? Yeah, probably right. Let's go Relentless, and then then we can use the buff next turn to buff this board. I think it's a decent chance this kind of board sticks at 3 health, right? Next turn could be like Henchman Scarab, or actually maybe Serenite Scarab, right? Those are pretty nice here. Yeah, I think that's the move. Oh, Leroy discarded. Yeah, it really came down to like, oh my god, it was literally, I thought to myself, am I going to be okay with myself if I snap this motherboard in two when I build this myself? Like, I've never had any errors. I've actually, almost every PC I've ever built was like a first try boot. Like, I've had some pretty good runs with PC building, but I just didn't want to add any unnecessary risk. Yeah, I think actually turning the corner here could be really good. We're hitting pretty hard already. I feel a little bad taking this trade, but that thing's gonna scale too hard if I don't. I get to weave in some damage anyway, so it's not a total loss here. This looks like a 1-drop turn, right? I think we're gonna go big on ones. 1-1-2 or something. Maybe a 4-1. No, that doesn't work as well. Zeph here at 3 mana. What are we looking at? Maybe a Shadow of Death. Maybe a Bristleback's not from Zephyrus, so I don't know. All right, that would have been nice.
Pick me!
Yeah, I like this. Finish on a hero power here. Righteous Defense seems like the best card there. We don't have weapons, right? So multi-strike. Oh, cool. Weirdly, I don't really need more cards, but I do just kind of like keeping this thing alive and dealing extra damage, you know? It's the attacker right now to face, so it's just the biggest minion. So even though I don't want the card, just investing in the minion body is worth something here. I don't know why, but your voice helps me to sleep. I'm cool with that, man. That's a nice use case. I'm glad my stream is useful in some way. I just listened to your Duels run on YouTube and I go to sleep faster. I am at half of the playlist starting from the newest ones. Wow, man, that's a lot of videos. Thank you, dude. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely want these in the deck. We just haven't had a good excuse to do it yet. Man, Theotar's really cool too, though. Whatever they got up there. Their big Killmox guy, if they got that's pretty nice sometimes. Let's take their Tome Tampering. That seems to be something they care about. If they've got the Imp, they're probably ready to go for it too, so let's do that. Let's give them a Sneaky Adventurer. And my Discovers are like hanging today in Hearthstone. It feels weird. Oh, okay. Theotar stealing wins. Great. Okay. You can tell they took a second to be like, wait, what did he take? And then they're like, ah, crap. I'm out of here. Oh, okay. Dude, I have not seen Expedited Burial in like 3 years. Not literally, but maybe 6 months. Start of the game, change each element in your hand and deck into a 1/1 that costs 1. Of course, we have no Death Rattles. This is like an ultra rare. You can't get this, right, very reliably in Death Rattle decks. But we don't have a single Death Rattle, so of course we get it. Altogether now is probably my thought. We have a lot of great battle cries at 3 mana in particular that all become 2 mana. So we have a lot of 2 mana cards that do nothing different. That's why Meek Master would be a little better for us, I think, for sure. Is Orb of Revelation ever better? We do technically have spells off of the, you know, for the Alliance. We could get a handful of spells, but I don't think so, right? I think I'd rather just take the tempo here. The temp. Oh. Tempo of the Altogether now. It's weird, though. I think this is a scenario where our tier 1 treasure is dramatically better than our tier 2 treasure. I think it's much, much stronger. This is really good. These 3 drops in particular are amazing. Wandmaker is certainly not bad. Yeah, by the way, that's the Hearthstone has temp art that they use, you know, in like when cards aren't quite finished yet, and sometimes they sneak their way back into the game and I never know why. I don't know how it happens. Something goes wonky with the version control, or I don't know what's going on.
I didn't want want my inner conflict to manifest this way.
This battlefield will be mine!
Okay, spicy hand. Archaeologist is good-ish, but not really. I think we care more about tempo, really. We're gonna take cheap discovers, of course, first and foremost. This is another discard warlock. We want to get out fast here. Ooh, Trog is a good turn 1. Pandaren on turn 2, probably. This deck does want to play spells, so I think the Trog matters. And going wide matters as well. You know what we could do? We could go Trog and Stone on 1, so that we have the Giga buff. Let's see if they get a minion off this or not. No minion. Okay. Yeah, I think we go double minion then. So that we have the Giga buff on turn 2. Buffing both of these next turn would be insane, right? Hopefully no like AoE to answer these. We're pre-school spirits, I guess. Band of Bees is pretty wild. We got offered Band of Bees when we did this discard deck once before. Oh, invitation's so gross to get on 2. This could steal the game. We'll see if it does. Oh, I do get a card though. Yeah, I get a Trog. That helps. That helps. Oh, still really big, man. Do they take the 1/1s here? What do you take? I take the card draw, I think. You're pretty confident the 8/8's enough on board, right? You really need the 1/1s? I think I would have taken the cards. Maybe they're worried about falling behind though. I get it. We are gonna go pretty hard here.
Things you never knew you wanted.
Phylactery, Shadow Madness could be good because they have poisonous minions. Oh, mine don't have poisonous when I take it though, but they lose poisonous when you take them. So no, that's not right. I remember how that works. Phylactery just seems very bad. I mean, Shadow Madness is probably still the most useful, despite, you know, it not working with the poisonous specifically. It still does something, which is better than doing nothing. I think the other cards do mostly nothing, so. Yeah, Zymox is poisonous because of Band of Bees. He costs 0, guys. Also, Tome Tampering in this deck does the same thing. It makes legendaries cost 1, and then they get poisonous. It actually worked out really well. You can get like a poisonous Denathrius that just kills the board, right? He's just a board clear. Pretty nifty. Honestly, this is not a bad Shadow Madness, although Suffocating Shadow is really helping them get the board back here. That's tough. Of course, the 8/8 doesn't hurt. I mean, I can just kill their 1/5 off. That thing's at 6 still. It's not that great, is it, man? Just these poisonous are actually like this taunt with poisonous is frustratingly good, I think. All right, I think I'm just gonna do it this old-fashioned way, I guess. Just push through this. Hopefully, get like Divine Shield or something, right? I don't know. These all seem kind of bad, right? Give me Divine Shield, baby. Oh, Divine Shield. Why not Shadow Madness? I think there's just gonna be better targets later, right? The card doesn't just disappear if I don't use it. I can find more things to do, more lines. We had the stats on board to resolve it anyway, so why use a card when we don't have to quite yet? Remember, it doesn't keep poisonous. I'll reiterate. If you think it's gonna kill the Zymox, it won't. The Band of Bees is that their minions have poisonous. It's not that once it moves to my side, it loses poisonous. Guessing you might have not heard me say that or forgot. It's only when they're on their side. They don't have permanent poisonous. It's like an aura that applies. Trust me, I've made this mistake numerous times. I've been where you are. I've seen it. I know it. Chat is writing increasingly large O's. Boy, that is very bad. Good God, we couldn't have got a more useless set of stuff. Good God. I'm gonna play this just because it's a dude. And right now a dude contests that dude, even though that dude's gonna trade, but I just need dudes on board to buff. Yeah, you can see the impact this 8/8's had on board, right? Imagine how far behind they'd be right now without this 8/8. It's killed multiple minions, which kills multiple follow-up buffs for me. One legendary invitation basically just changed the entire course of the game by having it on turn 2. So gross. All right, drain soul. I need a drain soul. That's not so bad. Can live with that. That's a decent Shadow Madness start. Yeah, never mind. Not anymore. Because I could have Shadow Madness and buffed it, but it's gone now. Our opportunity is lost. I gotta get this going or we're just gonna die, but we're kind of dying anyway. Every play here sucks, honestly. Just get some dudes down to try to disrupt again here. Try to lock out that hero power for a turn. See what we can do. Well, now you guys are telling me they changed Band of Bees. Well, in that case, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I can't hover over it to read it. Now people in chat are saying it's applied as opposed to an aura. Well, now you're gonna make me want to test it. Yeah, we can still test it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Maybe there will still be a good Shadow Madness opportunity here. Well, those don't have poisonous, so that's not a good opportunity, unfortunately. Dang it. Rush kills this now, finally. Okay, Trap could hit a invitation, maybe a tome tampering type thing. These don't have poisonous. I want to test it, so I don't think I use this now, right? I need to test. I think we just play this guy for now. He eats those. It's fine. Discover with no minions in play? Come on, dude. You know there's a reason to discover with no minions in play here. Give me a break. I'm not going to commit the mana prior to the discover when I'm trying to react to a board. Come on. What if we'd gotten an awesome 6 mana card and I played a dude first, right? Come on. Yeah, of course when we have minions out, or if we think we're committing to a minion turn, sure. Give me some slack here. Okay, that has poisonous. He's just trading in, huh? Okay. Sure. Trying to get a Malkazar's going, maybe? What do we need? Maybe not really too much of anything. This isn't that scary of a board. We might be able to just play stuff and go for the Garrison Commander line. Let's start here. Oh.
Just keep casting.
No Garrison Commander. Studies instead. Malagos is going to be pretty impossible to use. I mean, I do like that it's cheaper. We have some stuff we can play with it, but so impossible to use. Could give it stealth. That'd be pretty funny. But so impossible to use. I don't think that's the answer. This is only this turn, right? Yeah, that's not like the other one. Guess we diversify our threats a little bit here. Don't stack it all into the spell damage, right? It feels like we're very far behind. I don't know how to pull this back. Okay, that's one worthless imp. So that must mean they must have that Malkazar's in hand then. The other one's probably the Malkazar's. Here's another invitation, unfortunately. Oh.
Harry Cratchly Wing.
Oh. Need a freaking poisonous shadow madness target. That one is, I guess, huh? Can we use that to kill the 4/8 here reliably? Maybe. These are gonna go to 4 and 5. So that can kill that. If I can get through that 6/2 more easily, it would be nice. I mean, clearly I can push a 5/5 through it, but that would feel pretty bad. But we might be able to find a good option here. No, 5 for 9 is fine, I guess. Relic of Arcane Shot will do it. Yeah, that's fine. We don't got to get fancy here. Okay. Well, let's see. We're about to learn, guys. Proof is on the board. How do you figure? What do you mean? It's when it comes to my side. It stayed. Let's go.
That's actually quite good.
Actually quite good. Nice. Beautiful.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh, this doesn't have poisonous? You're saying that's proof? Why doesn't it have poisonous? Where did it come from? So the question is, would we have been better off killing the Zymox or that guy now? Oh, it was off the Yip. Well, that doesn't matter because that's played. Yeah, again, we know that it's based on play, but it can be an aura that is applied when it's played, not just all minions of that. Those are still two distinct things. It can be minions that were played versus summoned and only on your side of the board. Those are distinct ideas. All right, I guess we're going in here since we're out of stuff, right? I need Santa's one here to turn into some card draw. Otherwise, we're a little screwed. Getting weird hang-ups on Hearthstone right now. Has that been happening all week? Ooh, Seal of Light to kill a Zeph's not bad, but Power Word Shield draws a card, which isn't bad. Zeph currently eats some pretty big minions is the problem. Am I gonna get a card that handles the Zeph, I guess, is the question.
I need a plan.
I think I need resources. Ultimately.
Time to dilly-dally.
What is this hang up happening, man? This is weird. Okay. I got taunt at least. We could get another card drawn too, which I guess kind of helps, but not really.
You are not the boss of me.
Imp into tampering finally.
No more cards.
Fatigue. Oh my god. Okay, that becomes a new win condition. That ordering was weird. Tampering there. Oh, well, not a win condition anymore. Yeah. Invitations. Oh my god, that Zymox was 18. That's guaranteed in hand. They're healing to full. Or not Zymox, Killmox.
No more cards.
Well, it does become a win condition again on fatigue, I guess, but they're healing a lot. Healing a lot. Def trade. Am I gonna get an eye for an eye that matters here? I don't know. I doubt it. Holmes, okay. Jailer, okay. That's not good news. Alganis, not good news. I need to discover a Twisting Nether off of a For the Alliance, please. Invitation gone. Board's full anyway. And I draw a water boy.
Are you actually
Delightful.
learning?
Great. Yeah. Probably the the best pair of things to get there, but not relevant, unfortunately. I don't think they've got such a billion damage. Go get him, water boy. You've got this. All right, tough win, tough loss. I mean, tough loss. Oh, eye for an eye. Thank you for the 0 damage, by the way. Appreciate you, eye for an eye. Yeah, I don't know about the screen tearing stuff, guys. I'll have to tweak that. I'm not sure. I'm not even the problem is I'm not gonna have a great way to test it either, honestly. Patron's nice for us, I think. Although Army Knife giving us the guaranteed Wind Fury and heal can be pretty good. We don't have a lot of life gain right now. Well, actually, Bag of Stuffing. We really did run out of resources last game, which surprised me given all our Discover, but we did run out of resources. I think I take this. In particular, you could draw a billion 0 cost buffs and just go like buff the board for 10/10 or whatever. Oh, these are so good. I think they're probably worth it. I think they make the deck better. They're both very, very good. 2 out of 3 are very good. Very strong. All right. This deck, I think, has some potential still. I wish we'd gotten the good second passive, though. The second passive is really not our best. I don't think it's terrible, but not our best. Could be better. Ever play with Joris Thuldoom? No, never, honestly. I think we maybe did one run with him one time, and that's it. A lot of those weird treasures, like kind of non-popular treasures, are just so hard to commit to because you're taking a suboptimal card often in a big long commitment. You don't want to go for a 12-win run with a bad card right from the start. I felt like, especially early on, a lot of those secondary signature treasures were distinctly worse than their older cousins. It's really hard sometimes.
And save the world.
This battlefield will be mine.
Okay, 3 drops are our best line here, since there are really only 2. We want as many 3 discovers as we can. That's 3 of them. That's perfect. Probably start one of these on turn 1, honestly, and then follow it up on turn 2. Guess Pandarin's our best to start in that case. Ooh, Battle Stance and Floor is Lava. My god, that's a lot of damage output. Oh, lord. Okay. They play a minion here that gets buffed significantly enough. We might want to throw away a Scoundrel. Importer does line up fairly well even into hero power here, so it's probably still the right play, but a little scary, a little spooky. I think I like the bigness of Authority all at once better than the Storm Pike. Smaller buffs over time. Feels better to commit that mana in one fell swoop as well. Not going for hero power, going for a secret instead. Okay. Dude, this is a gross amount of tempo. Insane damage output. Crazy board swarms. Like, do we try to race this? Ugh. God knows this is going to be a really disruptive card, too.
Out of my
Not objection. That's nice. Wax Elemental is actually really good as a, like, just the buff, a body to buff. The Bone Wraith, I think, a little too expensive for that particular. Of course it's buffed. Are you kidding me? Dude, why is my Hearthstone got this weird stutter? It's got these little hiccups, these little micro stutters. Weird. DDoS? I think I would be DC'd, honestly, in that case. I don't know. I don't think that's it. If that's the worst that happens from a DDoS, I guess I'm relieved. I'm happy, that's it. Hey Shado, man, what's up? Oh yeah, Arena is just totally dead right now, right? Like disabled. That's crazy. Is it back yet? I just saw earlier there's something that wasn't working. That's so nuts. Discover, cheap discover buff. Played an hour ago and it was down. Yeah, I tried to. Yeah, that's wild. I don't remember how often that's happened in Hearthstone, but that's very rare to have an entire game mode just disabled because of crazy bugs. That's crazy. Lash to kill all the 1 HP minions. Well, they've got 1 HP minions now, but we don't presume they're always going to have 1 HP minions, right? I mean, maybe you want to use it immediately. I don't know. Mystery choice, I guess. Those suck. We have a risk of the idiot getting summoned here, but I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. I could save this to start the turn next turn so that I actually get the death rattle value if I wanted to hero power here or play for the alliance here. We think those are notably more powerful options. We have reckoning as a risk if I hero power. Weirdly, you know what we might do? We might hero power an off minion and still attack in that case. Sacrifice the 1 damage here potentially for the upside. Or what we could do is attack first and then hero power for a potential Wind Fury. It's another option to play around reckoning here a little bit. Didn't hit it. Okay. Basically, you lose the upside of the hero power if it's reckoning, right? You only get that 1 damage and not the future strength of the hero power. Talia is actually pretty nice here if they want to use their face to attack, though. Suddenly have a lot of headaches. Oh, just setting up the combo. I see. I like it. I think that's absolutely worth it. So we got Mage, Paladin, Rogue. Rogue is not usually going to be too disruptive. Mage could be like a Flame Ward, I guess. Few potential things in Mage here. Oh, they're hitting that, taking 5. What does that tell us? Surely that means something, right? Let's attack first just to get a read on this Mage Secret if it's Barrier or Flame Ward. I guess we could buff first in that case so that this stays alive. I guess that's okay. I don't mind testing a counterspell with this either because for the Alliance is a better card later we're going to want. Oh! Oh, we don't have mana to play that though. That's not good. Loot Hoarder, not really good either. And Death Rattle, summon a 5/5 for your opponent. No, I guess we do take the owl, honestly. Pretty useless here other than serving as a buff, unfortunately. Sticky, okay. Sure, no counterspell, but a sticky. No Flame Ward. Okay, so this is making me think Objection. I'm gonna test with this fella. There we go. Oh, runes, sure, same difference. Same difference to me, I guess. Scarab for the buff. Shadow seems kind of nice, actually, yeah. No Wind Fury again, but still nice Divine Shield body there. Okay, down to 10. Pretty good board still. They can kill that thing on board with either a face attack or maybe some well-placed hero power missiles. Are we gonna have enough lethality next turn? Unfortunately, I don't really have any more discovers left, and I'm burning anything off the top, so... Oh, that might help me. That might get me a discover for a buff. This deals 3 either way, so... Oh, they missed on this. That's probably game. I think they really needed to hit the Divine Shield on that one, right? That's probably good. Any more mana card here that's good enough? I doubt it. Nope. That's good for us. Oh, we didn't hit the discover either, so maybe important. What was this Paladin Secret the whole time? Maybe Avenge? we never had to deal with it, which is crazy. Oh, Oasis Ally. Yeah, that's always a possibility too, I guess, for Mage Secrets we didn't have to worry about, thankfully, too much. Party Portal's fine. Yeah, I like 1-drops. I like buffing this. We do have a small number of spells with our 0 mana guys, which aren't great, but just a body there for the Party Portal's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, they really did start strong. I'm a little curious about them trading. That turn they traded in a couple minions. I think it was pretty reasonable because they were worried about my buffs, right? They couldn't really risk me getting too big of a board, but they might have been able to just go under me and win a race. If they, if they'd like hit me for 7 or 8 or something. I don't remember what our health total was, but that was about the only thing I could see they could do differently. Pretty tough call to make though at that moment. I don't blame them. I think I would have landed in the same spot taking a trade. All right, Pandarin's great. No coin this game though means my turn 1 might be a bit of a whiff here. Ooh, they got Meek Mastery. I'm jealous. You can see how much better this would be. This is basically the exact same as ours, right? We also have our minions cost 1 less, but this is all of our minions, not just our Battlecry minions, and they get +1/+1 for free. We've still yet to assemble the dream here. Pirates. We can deal with pirates, no problem. I ain't scared of no pirates, man. I guess that's really the only thing useful, but I do not see us spending mana to play this. And this card has not aged well, I gotta say. Like, that's really, I don't know. I guess coins and rogue do have notable upsides. Maybe it would be okay in that regard, but in a vacuum, man, not good. Not good. Ooh. Thankfully I can't kill that, but this is so gross, dude. This should not happen. This is filthy. 3/3 patches, get out of here. Yeah, Gear Grubber's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, whatever. What a Divine Shield, but we'll take it. Next turn is Scarab Wand Maker, not in that order. Actually, maybe Blowtorch. Scarab, huh? It's probably better. Didn't know this card existed. The Living Monument, is that what you're talking about, or the Gear Grubber? Because I thought the same about both. I kind of forgot about Living Monument. Gear Grubber is a little more fresh in the mind, but hey, Possessed Cow, man, thanks a Prime sub. That's nice. Oh, that's a good little snipe for them, isn't it, man? It's not too bad at all. Ooh, this could be a good buff turn, dude. We're about to get real fat real soon. Meat Wagon. This would actually summon the Party Portal, right? I feel like Brewmaster on a Discover is better, though, on average. I don't see the need for that. Ooh, Wound Prey is probably more flexible. It's true right now that all their stuff's 2/2s, but that may not always be the case, right? Okay, all right. Patches maybe just trade in here. Hero Power is really expensive for them for a minute. Next turn, we're looking at maybe like a Theatar with a Wound Prey if it lines up. That's not bad. We know exactly, like, we're always gonna get their best card and know all of their cards, so there's something to that. We could try to save Theatar for their quest reward if they keep it in hand. If we haven't already turned the corner and started winning the game by then anyway. So that's an angle too, maybe. We wanted to save him. Just say that I don't have a Discover right now, so that makes me feel, okay, that's a Discover. Makes me feel a little better. Could value trade the 4/4. Maybe. This guy's pretty good to get going too, though. He's really big now. I feel like I want to start here. I think we just go this plus Wand Maker plus wound plus stand.
I need a plan.
The wound is going face, and I'm buffing the 1/1 to take a trade, right? I think that's the play.
I got this.
How big is this gonna get? It's gonna get to only 2/2, right? So it's gonna kill the patches basically. I guess that means we're trading in the smallest of our minions here on this pirate, probably, right? Illuminate. Not discover, dredge, but still maybe the most useful just to dredge a good card out, right? Oh, this positioning actually sucks a little bit. Dang, I didn't think about that. I mean, I guess if they want to spend 3 mana on their ping, like, go for it. We're gonna wait on this to like kind of have an idea of what I might need on a given turn. Well, that's not how dredge works, but just ignore me. We're saving this to proc a spell synergy. Don't worry about it. We're gonna use it to eat a counter spell, okay? Don't worry about it. That's not how dredge works. Yeah, this spinning 3 is fine, right? Now we're just ahead by 15 damage on board. I think that's an absolutely acceptable trade-off for us. Now we have to decide a little bit though how we want to work through this. Like, coin whirlwind is not bad. Thinking that Theatar is still worth it here 99% of the time. Like, we don't need to get their quest reward. We're just going to win on board, right? Like, screw their quest reward. Just utilize this discover. Oh, we've got another discover here though now that changes my mind a little bit. Yeah, I think it does. I think it changes my mind a little here. Saves the Theatar that way. Ooh. Love that. All right, I don't know. I'm just grabbing a stand as one always, right? I mean, Scorpion's really good too, though. 2 mana discover is really nice with a body attached. But they are in a very big pickle here. They've got to figure something out pretty desperately to have a chance. They're still quite a ways off on this. These minions are both ginormous. They can't really attack feasibly. They got some work to be done. Am I running Sunwell? No, what does it give you? Just Sunwell? No, it doesn't give you Sunwells. No, what is... By the way, why don't I just only discover Sunwells? We've never talked about that. Whenever I have discover a spell card, shouldn't I always just discover Sunwell now that it's a neutral spell? I feel like it should just always give you Sunwell. I'm not sure. Oh, another Scorpid, huh? Yeah, I guess, man. I got a lot of wand makers in this deck. That's more than I want, but Scorpids are good. Is Sunwell any good in Thief Rogue? I played it. I got a video up of a game that was pretty fun, but I don't think really, no. It's still more of a meme. I looked at the data on it a few days ago. Not super recently, but a few days ago. Sunwell is in 7.5% of decks right now, but that's too high, right? That can't be right. Oh, that's since the patch. No, it's 7.7 still. Who is playing Sunwell? There are Thief Rogues playing it, but the win rates are worse than Thief Rogues without it, is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't think you should be running it. Yeah, the highest win rate decks do not have it, but there are some decent win rate decks with it. There's one decent deck with Sunwell, although the top 10 otherwise do not have it. So I guess use at your own discretion. This hand is pretty interesting. I think we still coin a turn 2 into a 2 here, but I like the mana flexibility of the Meeting Stone. I don't know if we coin out a 2 or not. Like, is Meeting Stone on 1 gonna be right? How hard do I need to get ahead against Orb and Location? This is Nightcloak Sanctum. I mean, this gives me a good turn 3 if I go for Meeting Stone on 1, doesn't it? Yeah, it's pretty good turn 3. Don't play minion. Don't play minion. If they play a minion, Meeting Stone's garbage, obviously. Anything that comes down here makes me... Well, they're going to play their stand spell. They're for the horde or whatever, right? Or no, they're not neutral, are they? Oh, they're mage, right? I think maybe? I don't know. Whatever. We play this, though. They didn't get an extra card in hand, so... I don't know. Can you get offered this if you're neutral? And if you do you get a random one or do you just not get one? I don't know how this works. I'm assuming you have to be a mage, but I don't know. I don't know, sir. A taunt here actually would have been better. Would have been nicer. I'm wondering if I coin a hero power to keep this alive against this trade. Or at least some of the time anyway. Some of the time. Or maybe a Raven Idol? Surely this counts, right? The choose one at the beginning is making me a little bit nervous about this, but I bet it still counts. You do this, then you discover, right? Yeah, it counts. Maybe it's just a tad nervous, though. I like the 1-mana 2/2 here, I think, to get a board. So, you know, like 50-50 chance, or no, not even that. 1 in 3 chance that the 2/3 dies here to the hit, or of the hero power, of course, but I don't think we're too sad if they're hero powering a lot. Next turn for me is sow the soil into Scorpid. Who's going face? Okay. Yeah, no hero power. All right, dude, they are really risking this getting out of hand, I think. But they may have a board freeze they're just counting on, you know, something they think will handle this board rather easily. I'm gonna go ahead and tidy this up. Don't hit my 3/4. That's fine. Does die to a Or 1, but no big deal. All right, so we got another discover there. We've got probably go boom, boom, boom next turn. Maybe, well, not in that order. Save the For the Alliance for the end, but Cold Case is pretty slow again. Yeah. All right. The location freezes are making me take a little extra time here, but not too awful long, right?
Where you followed.
When do I start going face? I mean, got it. It feels sooner rather than later to me. Oh, dude, that micro stuttering just got me. I didn't. I don't know. That was a weird hang up again. It was weird. Hearthstone's acting weird today. I don't know if it's something with my new PC or not. Obviously should not. It's an upgrade in every function of the word, but something's going on maybe. Noble Sack here feels really good to help deny trades, give them some weird math. They're hitting that big one. They must be planning a pretty sizable AoE, right? If they're hitting the big one here. Like, what's the 5 damage AoE? Flame Strike later? Like, that's not soon enough. Kind of fire sale, just setting it up. Oh, they sniped it again. Wow.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Dawn Grasp into something? Spyglass Dawn Grasp. Okay.
You don't scare me.
I gotta dump some cards, man. We are so full on stuff here. Bunch of garbage I don't need, too, is what's sad about it. Am I really just making more things to get frozen out here? Oh god, I might be screwed, but it's okay. I've been screwed before. Owl on a freeze seems kind of cool, doesn't it? Give me rush, give me rush, give me rush. So. Yeah, I don't know, man. What's the board clear plan here? Are they going for a flame strike on 7? Maybe it's even cheaper with the orb, right? Maybe I should have buffed a bigger target. Is this like a fire sale? These numbers make no sense to me. Oh, Dragon's Fury, and they're hoping for the best. Wow, 2 mana only. I see, the numbers making sense now. Man, that round of buffs last turn sure made the difference. Jeez. No mana to hero power there, only a mirror image. Is Owl a lethal here? We have Reef Walker that could also make a 2/2 to rush. But then I lose Owl board spots. What is it just straight up here? 3 and Owl. I have 14 and 11. Oh, it's already lethal. Okay. Well, that's that. And that will certainly give us even more. What do we get? Wind Fury. It's even more! Alright. Giga lethal. Yeah. The buff stacking up really made the difference there. Some nice breakpoints achieved. Cool. Definitely related to the graphics glitches. It happens at the same time. Interesting. Okay. Militia Horn is great for our wide boards, but it's actually more expensive than our other buffs. I think we just take Spyglass for the mana flexibility. Makes more sense to me. Yeah, cheap minions are good. So guys, the stuttering I'm seeing in game is different from the weird like pseudo screen tearing we talked about earlier. Just for the record, from what I'm experiencing, there's like an actual in-game hang-up for a moment. But
Are you trying to stain my
I certainly don't know. I'm still acquiring. I'm in the acquiring information phase of this conversation. All right, we like our 2 mana discovers for sure to get our buffs rolling. Okay. Pretty good hand. I guess we open with Pandarin always, right? Kind of don't hate the idea of a blowtorch being played on a turn when they might naturally want to hero power and then follow up with a buff later, because this is already kind of as big as this will be after the buff. So then we shut down their turn 2 hero power perhaps, and then we go up on turn 3 again. Just now again. I didn't have anything happen just now. But we'll see. I need to watch the VOD too. Trying to see if anything weird happens here. Oh, yikes. Greedy Gains is so nasty with those. Every time.
I have things you never knew.
All right. Thorngrowth's really good for buff follow-ups later. Am I gonna regret not playing this Trog actually? It's gonna hero power, but now it's only gonna go to a 2/3, so I don't like that. Now if we're gonna do this, we gotta stick to the plan here. Inner Demon again. Why do we keep getting so many Inner Demons, man? Give me Wind Fury. Or give me Stealth. Is the screen fine? Yeah, it's totally fine on my end. It's something between, well, there's 2 things happening, I think. I'm getting occasional like in-game stutters where there's like a half a second hang up where an animation stops processing, or there's like a delay, like little micro stutters like that are like actually game functionality. But then I'm also, you guys are seeing screen tearing on the stream, which I am not seeing. That is not on my screen. That is only on your guys' screen. I mean, I see it in my streaming software, but not as I'm playing the game. So there are kind of 2 different things happening. It's a discover, so I think that's fine. Thoughts on elevators? Well, they go up, but they also go down, and that's like life. So elevators are life. I don't know. That's my take. Dude, this is such a gross. Greedy Gains of this hero power is so good. It's so good. How do we beat this, guys? I don't know how to catch up to this. It's Just free 3/3s every turn. Every time I play a minion, it's just 2 free 3/3s. It does not feel like I'm gonna catch up, and I'm running out of steam, honestly, already. Ugh. Doesn't this just feel kind of doomed? I feel rather hopeless here. I don't know even what to do.
Mind if I roll need?
I feel like they're just going to keep making 3/3s and eat my board every turn for free at an absolute 0 resource cost. I could try to exhaust their resources so they run out of cards. I could try to... I don't know. I can't beat relics late either is the problem, right? I don't actually have a way to beat the relics either. So what's the how do you win? What do you do to win? How do I win? Snakes, sure. I don't know. There is an animation delay. That's what I'm seeing on my end. Did you see that? I did the thing and it stopped for a second. It just sat. It had that half a second delay. See, that's what I'm experiencing. What you guys are seeing, maybe you see that too, of course, because that's literally what's happening, but there's also some screen tearing stuff going on I gotta figure out. See, that seemed like a Hearthstone thing. Of course, could still be caused by some mechanism on my end, but wow. 4/4 Corvus. Dude, these water boys are hot, ugly garbage. They're bad. They're real bad. I mean, of course, sure. They're just real bad, guys. There it is again. See? What's this? Very, very slight stuttering. Okay, can I make this guy big enough to win the game? Can I just make this 10-8 so big that he wins the game? I don't think so, right? Like, even next turn would only be 22 damage. There's no way. I need the taunt on board, honestly. Yeah, we have nothing good in hand. I need some miracle. Didn't we add Bag of Stuffing to our deck? That'd be a good top deck soon. Just hit a bunch of 0-cost cards and buff for a lot. That would be pretty cool. Oh, that's a very efficient way to deal with this, huh? Then they just get to hero power their way through the rest of my board. It's so silly. That is how one of you chats that you try to get this all the time and you never get it. Man, good. It's a good thing. If this were super consistent, it would be absolutely just dominant in any minion based strategy. It just murders minions. Absolutely murders them. I need a well, not that. Dread Corsair, Ozruk, and Twin Emperor Veclor. Really? God knows. Oh, God. Okay. If I get Bag of Stuffing off the top, guys, this is the game plan. 3 minions out. They all have stealth. If I get Bag of Stuffing off the top, I can get 8. Well, theoretically 8, but more realistically, probably 4 or 5 stand as ones. Oh, they have a card tut. Okay, never mind. That plan's gone. And we obviously don't find that anyway, so.
It's not possible.
If I attack, they're gonna be able to go through the stealth, no problem. Dude, every time we've done this, it goes to 5 wins and it dies out. I just, without Meek Mastery, yeah, I think you have to have the pair. I think you have to have Meek Mastery and Staking a Claim. If you only get one or the other, I don't know that it can get past like this 5, 6, 7 win barrier, you know? I think you need both. And then once you get both, I really think it's an easy 12 wins, honestly. A lot of the time. I bet it would be. It would just be so insane with Meat Mastery. Every mini getting one bigger. Although, I don't know, it might still have a hard time beating that. Those free 3/3s is just really brutal. And with the Potion of Sparking, they're honestly even better at resolving the board as well. Hey, Katie Page! Thanks to the 19 months your God of War streams made me forget to renew. No worries, no worries. Thank you, though. Thank you. Good to see you as always. Hope work went well. I am going to now switch it up, guys. We're going to move over to some Marvel Snap. I got a couple hours of Hearthstone. I wanted to get some Hearthstone time, and I wanted to get some Marvel Snap time. So we're going to see if these technical difficulties persist